Hey guys, this is a re-uploaded and re-edited review of my Sabrina video. Because of YouTube's copyright rules, I had to take the original one down, even though I didn't violate any of them. Anyways, I got a new look, and this is a new year, so new me. For those who are forgotten or are new to this channel, greetings mortals, I am the Lord of Dragons, and welcome to my lair. Here on this channel, I discuss and review all sorts of media, from shows, movies, video games, and books. Since I started this channel on Spooky Month originally, today we will be talking about Sabrina, the animated series. For those who don't know, Sabrina the Teenage Witch is a comic book character created by Archie's Publications in 1971. Though some sources might argue her first debut was on TV in 1970. She is a half-human, half-immortal witch who lives with her two aunts, Zelda, no, not that Zelda, and Hilda Spellman, and her sassy once warlock, now turned cat, Salem. Her journeys usually include balancing her life as a witch and her life as a teenager. She had multiple incarnations, from the Archie comics to the 1970s cartoon, the 1996 live-action show, the 1999 animated show, the 2003 spin-off of the 1999 animated show, and a 2012 show. Today we'll be looking at the 1999 animated version, since that was my first introduction to Sabrina, plus I have the most nostalgia for. Let us begin with the first episode, The Most Dangerous Witch. We are introduced to what looks like the 1400s, and we see Zelda and Hilda Spellman running from something, only to be revealed later on it's Zelda's nightmare. At breakfast, Zelda and Hilda explain that their nightmare is caused by
Tim, the witch smeller.
Who smell?
You smell. Heh. Zelda begins to cast a spell to show Sabrina why Tim the witch smeller is such a big deal.
Show her! Egg from a chicken. Milk from a cow.
That isn't milk, that was cereal. Also, who has cereal with eggs, bacon, and pancakes? I swear, the 90s economy must have been so good you could waste so much food like that. We are introduced to Tim in the past being picked on by other witches and warlocks. Tim then left with his aardvark named Elton to study under Leonardo da Vinci. While studying under da Vinci and with the nose of Elton, he tracks down and uses science to counter magic of witches and... Okay, I call battle ox dung. First of all, a sexton would not be able to emit beams, especially beams powerful enough to counter magic. Anyways, after about 600 years, wait, 600? If he was born without powers, does that mean witches are genetically immortal and it isn't magic based entirely? No wonder they have a superiority complex. Hey, wait a minute, I'm a spellcaster. At least that's what my card said. Meaning I'm immortal. Anyways, for about 600 years, Tim will go on hunting down witches, capturing them, and imprisoning them in his manor.
If Tim the Smell Master comes poking around, leave him to me and Salem. We'll take care of him. Right, Salem? Salem?
Nick Bay, everyone, the voice of Salem in both 1996 and the 1999 shows. Just a fun fact, nothing more. We then cut to Sabrina hanging out with her friend Harvey. Harvey steals an amulet that once belonged to Sabrina's father that had the combined magical essence of many witches and warlocks, which leads to Tim capturing him, confusing him for one. See kids, this is why we don't steal. Also, how is he still small for all these years? Damn, short people have it the worst. No magic and no bitches. I mean, at least I got magic. Tim captures Harvey by using his sticky goo and throwing him into his van. Harvey thinks he's on a TV show and goes along with it. A young person getting gooed and kidnapped by an older person hoping they'll get on TV? Tale as old as time. Sabrina tells her family of what happened.
Guess dreams really do come true.
Oh dear, does that mean one day I'll go running through the produce section wearing nothing but a belt of radish?
I had one of those dreams. Sabrina decides to go look for Harvey, but her aunts have other plans.
The only place you're going is to your room to pack.
Let me go! Ow! No!
Now I know they are looking out for Sabrina, but a child got kidnapped. Hell, we see that there is a spell that can locate Tim and his lair that likely isn't on an island later in the episode. Just locate the house, write down the address, call the cops, and say a grown man kidnapped a child. Do cops not exist in this world?
Meanwhile, at the R. Kelly's timeshare.
Look at all this stuff. Who directs your show, James Cameron? Do you think I could get a t-shirt or something when we're all done?
When we're all done, I'll have your head mounted on my wall. Perhaps a souvenir baseball cap would be more in order.
Whatever. TV people are weird.
Just be glad you didn't meet Dan the Man Schneider, Harvey. Sabrina, looking for a way out, gets caught by Salem, only for him to tag along. Taking a page out of Santa's playbook, they use a chimney as an exit. After crash landing, Sabrina and Salem track down Tim the Witch Smeller. Meanwhile, back at the house, Sabrina's relatives find out she's gone.
Look,
I'll get the car.
maybe it's best if you leave this to us witches. After all, if a witch can't defeat Tim, what chance does a mere mortal have?
The more I watch you two, the more I understand Tim's actions. I don't agree with them, but I understand. Also, what do you mean, what can a mortal do? You are in the 20th century. I'm pretty sure a gun will do a lot of damage. Oh, right, this is a 90s kids show. Even though they had Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, and Gargoyles, which aired only a few years before this episode, and all of them had guns in them. After the duo tracks down Tim to his manor, they proceed to do a B&E right before Tim sucks up Harvey in a vortex.
I was gonna ask if we could move things along, because if I don't get this amulet back to my friend Sabrina, I'm gonna get totally busted.
Harvey, you cannot be that oblivious. Tim recognizes the amulet as a soul gem, connecting the two dots, but too soon before discovering Sabrina and Salem.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty!
First, that is terrifying. Second, how did Harvey not notice them walking in? Did Tim keep the lights off and they were all quiet? Maybe he used the back door. Tim encounters Sabrina and the two clash, with Tim being the victor.
What have you done with Harvey?
Nothing. He's no warlock, but he will make a lovely servant.
I want to make things clear. We have seen Tim attack, kidnap, and imprison innocent witches and warlocks. Now he has done the same to what he now knows is an innocent mortal child. And now he just admitted to child slavery. So I don't want to see anyone in the comments saying, Tim is just misunderstood. He's not all bad. Also, Tim, are you sure you're not on the Epstein list? Since you love kidnapping kids and forcing them into slavery? Tim makes a bargain with Sabrina that if she eludes him until sundown, she and all of his prisoners will go free. If not, she'll become one. Taking a shortcut through the sewers, Sabrina thought she escaped Tim until...
I wouldn't count on that! Oh no.
Luckily, Zelda and Hilda came to aid their niece.
It's time to turn you into a frog, you toad. Ooh.
Okay, Hilda, you know Tim can nullify magic. So why did you cast a spell? After Tim pays the ultimate cheese tax, our super squad of spellcasters escape to the mall, with Quigley finding their location on the news.
We'd better get the innocent bystanders out of danger. Cream of mushroom gumbo chowder. Make these people take a powder.
Oh, now you two care about innocent people getting hurt. As the witches split up, Salem hatches a plan to take down Elton by burning off his tongue. Also, aardvarks can't have hot sauce. It gives them digestive issues. As the gang regroup back together, Sabrina comes up with a plan to fight Tim without magic. The gang realizes that it's night and prematurely celebrates as
Extreme Turbo Tim
skateboards in. Because of the injustice and the trauma Tim felt by the hands of witches and warlocks, Tim basically says, "Screw the rules, I have money." But Quigley says, "Screw your money, I have a fishing rod."
No, you don't understand, old man. Witches are all alike.
You horse feathers! Everybody's an individual responsible for their own actions. I judge people by what they say and do, not by skin color or sex or nationality or whether they happen to have magic powers.
Quigley, can you repeat that?
You horse feathers! Everybody's an individual responsible for their own actions. I judge people by what they say and do, not by skin color or sex or nationality or whether they happen to have magic powers.
Thank you. Now, I'm not a political channel, nor do I identify with any political party. I only show what Quigley said because certain people in our nation keep forgetting that, even when they say the contrary, or because of the victim mentality, and it shows in our media. I guess the episode is trying to say to hold individuals accountable, and not to hold any innocent person accountable for those same individuals via association. A message I can get behind. Tim, not learning his lesson, activates the Baja Blast Vortex. Not realizing that this is the 90s and that Taco Bell is the only one that can handle the Baja, Tim ends up sucking up Elton in the vortex and inevitably himself, vowing that this is not the last the gang will ever see of him. The gang returns to the
Diddy Mansion
to free the rest of the prisoners. Sabrina retrieves her amulet and Harvey is aloof to it all.
So, what happened to Tim and Elton?
No, to the left. It's my nose that itches, you stupid beast, not my eye. I'll get you, Sabrina Spellman. Do you hear me? I'll have my revenge. I certainly hope you remembered to wash that thing.
Well, that was a disgusting conclusion. And that was episode 1 of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Wait a minute. Did Zelda ever bring back those people? And that's next episode's problem. Anyways, what do you guys want me to review next? Comment down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you mortals next time.
now be gone.